Hello guys and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 1975-76 G.I. Joe Adventure Team Avenger Pursuit Craft. A very cool vehicle. One that boasted something none of the others did, which was the ability to do land, air, and sea, which is pretty awesome. It could be a jet car, it could be a boat, or it could be a plane, and you could also mix and match and make it a boat plane. But very cool vehicle. Not the most common to find. They're a little harder to find. A lot of missing pieces typically. For me, I found this on Facebook Marketplace locally. Bought it from a very nice fella. For a really reasonable price. It is complete without box, and just needs some TLC. As you can see, the stickers have definitely seen better days. They're pretty rough shape. I don't have this clipped in. Some of them are okay. Most are really rough. See here, it's also quite dirty. This one's been re-taped on with scotch tape, so I'm going to be ordering from Cotswold Collectibles a replacement sticker package for the Pursuit Craft. Really like the original console sticker there. I think that's pretty cool looking. Might save that, but it is kind of rough. But in any event, I'm going to go ahead and take this apart, clean it up, show you its three modes, and also get the new stickers on it. So that's what we'll do. Just wanted to give you an overview of what it looked like. Also, take a look at the pontoons. Also, stickers are pretty rough on that too. And everything is pretty dirty just in general. Looks like it's just been played with and put into a garage or a loft or something, but luckily it's all there. I think the wings might have some broken pieces here. Looks like that might be something to address during the process. Also, it's pretty cool to know that it has a little storage area here for cargo. So that's a really nice touch. But that's the Avenger Pursuit Craft, and go ahead and get started on cleaning it up. Okay, so here is the car mode. It's a jet car. So by taking the wings off and the back part, it turns into a little car. Pretty cool little setup. Interesting concept. Okay, so I've got the Pursuit aircraft into all of its component parts. Just figured I'd show you everything before I start cleaning it up. So that's the pontoons, the wings, here's the landing gear, the cargo hold, and just a little dirty in there. And again, this thing just needs mostly cleaning and new stickers, and it's pretty much good to go. Can't wait to see this all cleaned up and gleaming. It'll be really nice. Again, the fuselage. And it also has a winch, just like the helicopter and the training tower. the G.I. Joe Adventure Team had a fascination with winches. They even had a winch that went on to the actual figure, which practically didn't make sense, but it's still cool. But yep, that's everything, and I'm going to go ahead and get that cleaned up. Okay, so I washed everything off in the kitchen sink using a toothbrush and some soapy water. Do got some residue left over. Unfortunately, the stickers weren't really salvageable. Did so far save the control panel, but aside from that, the rest of them were toast. Did not survive the cleaning process, and they were pretty roughed up as it was anyway, so just got some residue to get rid of, and I'm going to use my old standard, which is just rubbing alcohol to get rid of that residue, get this all cleaned up, and get a sticker sheet from Cotswold ordered for replacement stickers for the Avenger Pursuit Craft. They make them for this. They make them for the Action Man version. They also make them for the Super Joe version. And many other G.I. Joe vehicles. A great resource for replacements. But go ahead and get started with removing some of this residue with the alcohol. The alcohol helps to break down that glue. So I got a little bit of work cut out for me. I'll just work on that. Okay, so as you can see, I got it all cleaned up. Pretty nice. All the sticker and sticker residue. Again, the control panel I didn't remove, but I think I'm going to. The new stickers did come in. So, give you a quick look at those. So here is the new control panel. It's just gonna look nicer. The AT stickers, the 32s. And a few different stripes. Stripes do look like they're going to be thicker than the originals, and then of course the little front blackout for the plane. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that one, and let's get started with sticker placement. Okay, so as you can see, I managed to scrape away the sticker, and just going to use some rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip to get rid of the last of the residue. It's a good way to break the glue up and give yourself a nice clean surface to put on the stickers. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to start with the big main one right here. Alright, that looks fantastic. The original owner, as you can see, because the plastic is faded from, I guess, being out in the sun. You can see the outline here of where the old stickers were versus the new going on there. Where the old stickers were, the plastic was protected a bit, so it's brighter, and the outer shell has been decolored. Not a big deal, nothing I'm really worried about. But as you can see, the original owner had the Adventure Team symbol right there. From images online, it looks like there's two. So one would go here and one on this side. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not really worried that the color is decolored, so I could live with that. Looking pretty sharp so far. Put on the new control panel. You see I cleaned that up. I do like to save original stickers, but sometimes you gotta let them go. Okay, so I got that control panel in there. Real nice. That looks really sharp. Next I'll put on the 32, so you get yellow and you get gray. The yellow is going to of course go on the yellow, and then the gray will go on the wings. That one is. Yeah, let's do the next side. There we go for that. And then let's go ahead and do the wings. So we're going to put those on next. There we go, very sharp. And then we'll do stripes. Okay, so I got the wing stripes on, and next I'm going to do the jet engine. Little revision, it goes on the really small part because it doesn't go all the way around. So I just redid that, just so you know, in case you buy this sticker package. Okay, she's all done. All the stickers are in place. I think it turned out pretty sharp. So you got the two Adventure Team stickers on the front sides, the blackout on the very front, of course the control panel right where you think it would be, Yellow 32 goes on the cargo area. The silver on the wings. The red stripe, large, small, and then the last two stripes go onto the back wing tips. So that's the sticker placement. So let's take a look at all the modes of this vehicle in all of its glory. So this is the plane mode. The plane is kind of a vertical landing and takeoff. So it has the ability to, I haven't addressed the cracks here yet. So it does have the ability to rotate into the vertical position and back. I haven't clipped it in place yet, but I think it might hold. But just for ease of use, to show you all the different modes. This is plane mode. Taking a closer look at the cargo hold. So you got a little cargo hold in there that pops right off. Really cool. Hold a pretty large amount of cargo in there. So that's plane mode. Next, we'll take a look at the seaplane mode, which is a matter of just sliding this off. And then this attaches a little differently, not using that clip, but it actually clips. It clips across right here, and you flex it a bit, and it pops into place. Let's put that pontoon back on. So now that is the seaplane mode. This is the one that looks super cool, but I don't know if it's the pontoons are too old, but they don't really hold the weight of it. It just kind of wants to pop out. So that is the seaplane mode. Really cool look for that, in all honesty, especially with the wings on there. It's quite an imposing large craft. Really cool. But again, because of its limited grip here, it just kind of wants to pop back out. I guess if you kind of put something in there to wedge it, it would do the trick. But that's the plane mode. So now let's get out of that mode. So boat plane, regular plane. Now the next one is the jet boat. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong. So the jet boat would use this. And it gets the... Actually, I got it backwards. So let's correct that. And there is the jet boat mode, another cool mode for it. Neat option there. And then finally, to remove this, let's put the landing gear back on. And what you would do is remove this. Little tab that comes on the inside that holds that cargo in place. You just make sure to push that. This will slide off. These parts come right out. Put that chair back in place. And now the final mode is the jet car. I think that's pretty cool that it has 4 different modes. That's impressive in and of itself. Of course, I haven't really talked much about the winch in the back, so you also got that feature. So you use that for towing, whether using it as a plane, boat plane, jet car. Don't think it would have much use for the boat mode, but in any event, that is a really cool vehicle. Can truly do land, sea, and air. So that's a look at the 1975 G.I. Joe Adventure Team Pursuit Craft. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the cleanup and re-sticker, just the freshening up of the Pursuit Craft. Pretty cool vehicle. You don't really see many of these on YouTube. I may have the the very only one on YouTube, but I might be mistaken. But very glad to bring this to you and show you what it's all about. Okay, so we got the Air Adventurer running the pre-flight checklist to make sure that this bird is ready for action again. And while he's doing that, I'd like to take the time to give a shout out to a bunch of other cool channels that is in the G.I. Joe realm, and that would be Skunk Works. I really like his stuff. Does a lot of very similar stuff that I do. He really creative, excellent with his skills in rebuilding Joes, as well as building customs, and his decal works. Really awesome. Fun channel to follow. Elite Joe Studios, amazing collection, always doing something cool. Logic Blaster. He's newer to the scene, but he seems like he has quite a lot in his collection, and he makes a lot of really cool customs, so check them guys out. There's a lot that I can mention. I can't think of all of them off the top of my head, but we have a really cool community of G.I. Joe collectors. Just remembered a couple of more. I wanted to give a shout out to the MIB Museum. Really amazing collection from that gentleman. Got an awesome selection. You can see these figures in their original factory packaging, which is not common, especially for a lot of the older stuff. Matt's Creative Projects. Big shout out to him. He's always doing some really interesting, cool stuff. Custom hats. Just stuff you wouldn't think of. He uses items that you find at your local stores with a 1/6 mindset, and he fabricates them and creates them into pretty cool items. And another shout out to the Gaming Toy Boy. He's a YouTube from the UK. So he has an amazing collection of vintage Action Man. Really love his content and his collections. He has some really interesting and unique and rare stuff. So that's it for now. I'll try to think of more for my next video. But as always, guys, thanks for watching.